Good morning, welcome to the show, welcome to my introverted vlog. Today is Sunday and I just got my groceries delivered. I've actually been awake for a little while, but we'll check these out. Look at that. Does not look good. Ice cream. I got this unicorn sparkle ice cream for the kids and a big box of chocolate chip cookies, some maraschino cherries. These, I've never seen these before, these fancy rainbow baking confetti. And I just sprinkled it on top. And then of course, mini marshmallows. So this is, I want to show you a closer look because it looks so cute. Doesn't that look adorable? Look at that. I'm going to give it to them before it melts. I just gave the kids their little sundae, ice cream sundae, and they're over there enjoying it. And no, I'm not going to have any. First of all, it's because I'm trying to eat healthier and there's nothing healthy about that at all. Well, yeah, sure, it nourishes, it feeds your soul, you know, but I'm going to stick to nourishing my body for now. And second, and most importantly, I'm not going to have any because everything is so expensive. Just buying that amount of, you know, candy and cookies and ice cream and cherries, you know, it's a lot. So the more that I have for just the kids, then that means that I don't have to buy this often, you know. It's not like they eat this often anyways, but they haven't had ice cream in so long that, you know, it's almost time for school to start. I thought might as well give them a little treat. Yeah, so now that they're enjoying themselves, I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of the groceries away. I'm just gonna put everything on the counter and then I'll show you what I got. Of course, Newton digging through the bags. What's in there? What'd you find? What's in there? Okay, I got everything kind of organized so you can see what I bought. Let's start here at the bottom. So right here I have paper towels, ultra strong. They're just the Great Value brand. And these are actually really good. Like, they're kind of just as good as like the Bounty ones, like the name brand. They're really good. We got water because, yeah, just, you know, back up. It's always good to have water. Right here next to the fridge, I just put the frozen stuff. So I got edamame pods in the pod, sweet peas. I got chicken nuggets because I got kids. They love chicken nuggets. I also have these chicken and maple breakfast sausage. They look like that. I do get the Applegate brand, even though it's more expensive, just because they are a big fan of the nuggets. Both of my kids, they will not eat any other chicken nuggets besides Applegate chicken nuggets. Oh, there was another brand. What was it called? Kid Fresh. Kid Fresh has a chicken nugget, and they like those too, but they don't sell them anywhere here. So we just get the Applegate. And I figured we're going to try these sausages. They've never really had breakfast sausages, but I'm hoping that they'll like them. Hopefully, because I've been struggling to get protein. And sometimes, besides yogurt, you know, they usually, I can't get protein in the morning for them. So hopefully they like these breakfast sausages. I'm pretty good at getting protein in my kids, like lunch and dinners, but morning, sometimes it's a struggle to get protein in there. Then on this chair, I just put the apples, more Gala apples. 2 big bags because we love apples here. And then here in the near the messy sink, we got the eggs, and none of them came cracked, which is great. And this time it did come with a little newspaper. I think it's so cute. Sometimes I will sit at the table while I eat my eggs and read that. And then moving along over here, got a cantaloupe, a watermelon, some apple juice because I have kids. And moving down here, I got the Dave's Killer burger buns. We just love Dave's Killer bread here. It's so good. We got the white bread done right, the big loaf, more hummus for me. I got more Colby Jack cheese slices. We are big fans of pickles here. So we got the kosher dill baby holes, some cream cheese for the, you know, bagels, yogurt. Actually, this, I didn't want to get the 0. I wanted to get the 5% because it's for the kids, but, you know, whatever. I also saw this one on YouTube. Some lady was advertising it like She's saying like this was her favorite yogurt while losing weight. So I got this Greek yogurt and it sounds amazing, right? Strawberry cheesecake. So I'm going to try it out and see what I think about it. Raspberries. We got blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. A lot of berries. Kids love berries. Mangoes. Got 2 big ones. Got these Activia yogurt drinks. These are mainly for my daughter's lunch for school. School's coming up. Got 3 little Roma tomatoes because I'm growing tomatoes in my garden, so I just don't know when those will be ready, you know. A big bag of red cherries. Bananas hiding down here. They look good. A little bit green. I like that because the bananas I have here, they're like really brown. So got pineapple. This one looks pretty healthy. The last one I got was nearly, going bad. Green beans, cilantro, 2 beautiful big, not cauliflower, broccoli heads. Some of these grape tomatoes for my daughter's lunch. She loves snacking on them. 2 English cucumbers. These are our favorite cucumbers. Sugar snap peas. Baby spinach. They did have baby spinach this time. And then these Go-Go Squeeze applesauce pouches. Apparently they're promoting, what's this? Stitch? Yeah, Stitch. I got balloons because I got kids. Packaging tape so I can I want to wrap these up with some tape because as you can see the kids have been like looking at them and they're getting kind of bent and destroyed. A little bit less on the ones that have some note cards behind them, but still I want to get those fixed up. We got some more dark chocolate squares and the cat food, the wet cat food. I didn't get the one that's in a bunch of gravy because it doesn't have that much food in it. And I just got the regular one. It's still just going to have a little bit of gravy, it's not going to be completely dry. 2 tissue boxes because we just need to have them. School starting. We're probably going to start getting sick a bunch. And over here, this is the last stuff. We got tuna and oil. Here we have some Triscuit Thin Crisps. They were out of the original, square shape ones, but these are fine. I don't know, I find these kind of tough to eat. I don't know, the other ones are just a little bit easier for me to crunch on. I don't know why. These look like they would be easier, but I find the opposite. We got more of the chocolate chip Kodiak pancake mix, pitted dates. My son loves these and I use them for milkshakes and smoothies all the time. More white quinoa for me with the chicken broth, the less sodium, and then of course Jellos. And in the fridge I have some tilapia and some ground turkey that I just put in there so it doesn't go bad. Actually, I just remembered that I also ordered cat food with this grocery trip, but it's arriving, being delivered tomorrow. So it's getting shipped. This is a good amount of food. It's mostly a bunch of fruits, a bunch of vegetables. I feel like it's mostly that. And it goes by very fast because they spoil fast. I do freeze some. I have zucchinis that I have frozen for smoothies, milkshakes. But the rest of the stuff, it gets eaten up pretty quick. So this is it. This is about, I spent $300 worth. Just about, and all this food. I'm actually getting kind of hungry because I had breakfast a while ago. It's already 11:56, so it's pretty much lunchtime, but I kind of want to try one of these. Look how cute that looks, the top of it. It's 80 calories, 12 grams of protein. I don't know, I'm craving to try this. I've never tried this brand of yogurt called Dannon Light and Fit. I want to see what it tastes like. Full flavor, high protein, fat free. It smells pretty good. Let's see. Taste time. Do I have to stir it? I haven't had yogurt in so long that I don't know. I'm gonna stir it. It doesn't have any fruit chunks in it. I don't like fruit chunks. I mean, they're okay. I'm not grossed out, but I just prefer my yogurt to be smooth. This is surprisingly very good. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, but it's very good. It does taste like strawberry cheesecake. More strawberry than cheesecake, but overall very good. It's Greek yogurt. I like Greek yogurts. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up and then put away the groceries. That way I'll have more energy. Like, I wasn't hungry until all these groceries got delivered. And I made the ice cream sundaes and I'm surrounded by food and now I'm hungry. But, you know, it is lunchtime. Oh my gosh, look at this. Can you believe it? This is how much we love Dave's Killer bread. We have almost everything. We've got a bunch of Dave's Killer white bread done right. This is the thin sliced. It's much smaller. But these are actually perfect for school lunches because you can cut them out and make those little circle sandwiches. We also have the plain awesome bagels. We got 2.5 left. And then we still have some burger buns. I freeze the burger meat really thin so I can just cook it up real fast. Let me show you. Oh, and actually I was going to get the Dave's Killer English muffins, but they didn't have them, so they substituted for this last time. But if not, we would have had English muffins by Dave's Killer too. Here I have the ground beef burger patties and I just split them up really thin. I like to make them myself. Like, I like to flatten them out because the ones that you buy from the store, like patties for burgers already made, they're very thick. And these are for my daughter. She likes really thin burgers so she can bite into them pretty well. So I have those, and I bought the turkey meat so I can make turkey burger patties too. And this is the thing I'm talking about, to make like the Uncrustables from scratch with like healthy bread and like your choice of jam. This is actually the strawberry jam that I like to get for the kids. It's by Crofters. It's strawberry organic and it's really, really good. It's a big, heavy like jar and it says 33% less sugar than a preserve. And I just really like this one. It tastes really good. The kids love it. So yeah, you can just use this, you know, and cut your own Uncrustables. It also comes with this one if you want to, I don't know, cut like ham and cheese or something to put inside of it if you wanted to. I've never done a ham and cheese one, but I guess some people might do that. This is what the fridge looks like right now. A little bit more stocked. You know, the fruit being absent really makes a huge difference. Just seeing all the fresh fruit is like I put Sharpie on the eggs so I know when I made them and when I have to eat them. I mean, I don't eat, you know, the what's it called, the outside part, so I don't know, that's just something I do. Don't do that. It might not be good. But yeah, this is what the fridge looks like, and this is what the freezer looks like. I'm gonna try and make some of the sausages right now and just see, you know, if the kids are willing to eat them. No pressure, just kind of gonna put them on their table. This is what the chips and cracker, you know, place looks like. Whole bunch of crackers, raisins, chips. And then this side mostly has like all the nuts, seeds, popcorn, applesauce, cat treats. But yeah, that's what that looks like. And this is what my pantry looks like. It's not very organized, may I say, but you know, I already know where everything is, so I'm the only one who cooks. I got out my little tiny pan that I used to cook eggs in. I don't know, I just think that it's perfect for just trying to, you know, cook up 2 sausages so the kids can try them. I'm cooking the sausages on the stove because I'm not a fan of things being cooked in the microwave, like meatballs or chicken nuggets, fish sticks. Like, everything just comes out kind of chewy and not good at all. And if I want my kids to like these, you know, the first time they taste them, I don't need them to be as good as they can be because, yeah, we need to get some protein in them in the mornings. It's lunchtime right now, but we've just kind of been snacking because the groceries got delivered. So even I am off of my usual having a plate of lunch, you know, filled with vegetables because I had that yogurt. So anyways, if my kids don't like these sausages, guess who's gonna end up eating these sausages? Me. So that's why I'm not making myself any lunch right now, because I'm making sure that they're getting everything that they need, like protein and vegetables and all that stuff. So yeah, these are just, they're not that bad. Like, I feel like people go straight for the microwave because it's easy, you know, but like, it's only like 8 to 10 minutes if they're frozen and 5 minutes if they're thawed. These are somewhat thawed because they, you know, they were getting delivered. So I'm gonna just do 8 minutes just to make sure that they're good. But yeah, it's not bad. Like, who doesn't have 8 minutes, you know, to cook something on the stove? It's just 8 minutes. Watch some TV or listen to music or something. It's not that bad. And while I cook these sausages, let me tell you what I was doing this morning. So I woke up like 6:50, like close to 7. I cannot remember because I was so tired. I went to bed kind of late because I was editing the video, and I don't know, I was having a lot of fun editing the video, and so I just kind of stayed up a little longer than I should have, but you know, at least I had fun. That's what matters. And then this morning I got up and it was fine. You know, I wasn't like tired or anything. I was just fine. It was hard to just initially wake up. But I started to watch a movie called, I'd never seen it before. I never heard it before. It's called, what is it? Hell House, I think. And it was very good. It's been a long time since I've been scared by a scary movie, and yeah, that one was pretty scary. So, and it's a good thing because, you know, scary movies, they're exciting, they're fun, but then there's a part about, oh crap, it's gonna be nighttime eventually, you know, and I'm gonna be scared. So that's why I wanted to watch it early in case it was really scary. And that way I will have time to mentally, you know, forget about it a little bit. And then for bedtime, hopefully I'll be good. But it was a very good movie. I highly recommend it. Can you see the steam of the sausages? Still got 2 more minutes. Let me lower the temperature a little bit. It said cook them on medium heat, but I don't know. This steam is crazy. All right, well, I'll talk to you later when I figure out what I'm gonna eat, or if I'm gonna be the one eating these sausages. At least they're healthy. Actually, in these last 2 minutes that I'm like just, you know, waiting for the sausages to be done, I'm like thinking like, what do I call these for the kids, you know? I don't want to call them sausages. Like, here, have some chicken sausages, because they're gonna be grossed out, I feel like. So I don't know, I'm trying to think of a cutesy name that I can tell them. Like, I just gave them pickles, you know, and these are like the same size as a pickle, almost. They're small. So I don't know, I'm thinking like, what would I call them? Like chicken pickles? Maybe they'd be into it. I don't know. I could call them chicken bacon. They like bacon, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep thinking. Look at the size of these mangoes. I feel like they're almost the size of my whole head. They're huge, these mangoes. I bet they're gonna be good. I'm gonna cut up these zucchinis and freeze them because I got them the last time I got groceries, and I feel like we're cutting pretty close to them going bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and freeze them so that they, you know, don't get thrown out. And I'm just finishing putting away all the dishwasher stuff. Well, it looks like they did not like the chicken sausages. So I guess maybe they just need more exposure to it. I'll give them a smaller piece next time, just a little, you know, just a little sliver so that they can just taste it. And I wanted to show you I cut up the zucchini. So I cut in square, like cubes, and then I cut this one. They're both 1 full zucchini. in half moons for stir fries, maybe, I don't know. And then I have another one here. It's just cubes again. I put one full zucchini in each bag because sometimes I make them into milkshakes or smoothies, and it requires, like, the recipe calls for a full zucchini, so that's why I did that. I'm actually not a big fan of sausages either, but these are pretty good. I cut them in little pieces. They're pretty good. I like them. One of the kids took like the teeny tiniest little bite, like smaller than a grain of rice, and was like, yuck. And the other one just straight up refused to even touch it or look at it. It's kind of funny. Like, I mean, it's, you know, it's a work in progress. What kids need is exposure. Just because they say, I don't like this, it's gross, doesn't mean you have to believe them. You just, it's kind of like yourself, you know. When I was younger, I hated onions. Didn't want them in my food. Ew, yuck, onions. And then one day I was 26 years old, and out of the blue, one day I just woke up and I was like, you know what I'm craving? Onions. Just a whole bunch of onions in my food. That's what I wanted. But yeah, over time, just exposure to little tiny pieces of food, like say a little smaller than this, that is all kids need for them to like it eventually one day. So I'm not gonna give up. I have a huge bag of these sausages and I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna put it on their plates every now and then, just a little piece. They don't have to touch it. They can put it to the side on a napkin, but it's gonna be next to them with their food, you know. I'll let you know when it works out. This is the best butter, period. I remember I didn't know about it, and I was at Albertsons back when I was like 23 years old, maybe, probably. And this guy was at Albertsons, just had like 10, 15 of these butters, and he was checking out. And I was like, dang, that's a lot of butter. And he's like, this is the best butter in the world. And yeah, he's absolutely right. I didn't buy it for a long time because I just didn't care about good butter. But ever since feeding my kids, I just kind of go for, like, you know, a little bit better. I think I've forgotten to show you this, but like, look at how long my scallion greens have gotten. Last time I showed it to you, they were just little, you know, stumps. So that's amazing. So pretty. So fresh. It's 2 o'clock and I'm not gonna lie, I've been on my feet pretty much, yeah, for a couple hours now. I'm tired. All I want to do is go lay down, but I still have to prep the turkey meat, the ground turkey. I need to like smash it really thin into burger patties, really thin burger patties, because you know, when it's a thick burger, the kids' mouths are so small they can't bite into a big juicy burger. So that's what I need to do, is prep them and freeze them. And then I've got to also prep the tilapia, you know, clean it and then freeze it individually wrapped as well. So yeah, I gotta do that. I think I'm gonna get started. I'm so tired. I was looking at this. I just took my multivitamin, and yeah, I take Flintstones vitamins still because I got it for my kids specifically, but I was reading the directions, you know, and it said adults and children 4 years of age and older fully chew 1 tablet daily with food. And I'm like, really? Adults can have these? But that's what, you know, it says, and it's got like, I guess adults have these. And I'm like, I used to love these when I was a kid. Why not? So these are my multivitamins. Along with the kids also have these. Look at how thin these burger patties are. This is how thin my daughter likes them because, like I said, she's small. She's only 7. And she loves burgers, both turkey and ground beef. So I have ground beef, and now I'm making these. I used the recipe for the Crantastic burgers with sage, dried thyme, panko salt and pepper. It did ask for shallot, and I do like it with shallot, but my daughter does not like shallot. She doesn't like onions, so no shallot. And so far I've got 3. I have 3 over here, so it'll be a 6 total of patties. I'm gonna leave one in the fridge to cook for her for dinner, and the rest will go in the freezer. And I got a tilapia cooking in the oven for my son. He likes tilapia. My daughter's not a big fan of it, but he loves it. He'll probably eat that whole thing. And this is how I did the tilapia for my son, the Parmesan crusted tilapia. So I put lemon, what's it called? The skin of the lemon. And then parsley, oregano, garlic, and Parmesan cheese. It did come with, it asks for panko. My son does not like panko. He does not like bread. So I didn't do bread. This is how it came out. It looks really good. I'm just gonna put some of this lemon on it. And that will be for my son, whether he wants to eat it right now or if he wants to eat it later. It'll be ready. If you hear eating, it's because the cats are eating. At least the cats are happy. Something made me sick, and I have a suspicion it was probably the yogurt, because you know, like the healthier yogurts, they usually add like a sugar substitute that usually doesn't agree with people's stomachs. I just checked the yogurt expiration, and it's not expired. It expires in October. So my guess, it's like the fake sugars that they put in there. Like I think that's probably what did it for me. So it was the worst stomach cramps I've had in a really long time. So I don't think I want to continue to eat those, unfortunately. I don't know who I can give them to that would want them. Definitely not going to give them to my kids, that's for sure. I mean, it's just yogurt, but like, I don't even have any like I don't have like irritable bowel syndrome or anything. Like, I feel like I'm usually pretty healthy, and I don't know, it's just really odd. But, you know, I guess you live and you learn. So I don't have to keep buying those. It's not like I wanted to anyways. I'm not a big like yogurt fan. And if I do eat yogurt, this is the one that I usually is my go-to. It doesn't matter the percentage. I mean, I just eat whatever I have for the kids, you know. So this one is, I don't add any sugar. I don't add any honey. I put fruits in it or nuts, you know, seeds. And it's usually fine. Like, I don't care that it's not sweet. I just want to have a healthy yogurt. So I'll continue to buy this one because this one's never, it's never hurt me before. So yeah, I don't know. You want that? Do you want that yogurt with the strawberry cheesecake? It tasted good, but like it was, you could taste like the artificial sweeteners, and that part I didn't really like. Like I said, I like my food plain. So, well, at least I don't have to spend money on that anymore. So yeah, that kind of ruined it for me, you know, because like it kind of ruined my day a little bit. Not too bad. Like, I feel so much better right now. It's been like maybe an hour and a half or so, and I feel so much better. But I was feeling, I thought I was dying. Okay, no, not that far. I was feeling really crappy, and now I feel much better. But like before I started to feel like cramps, I was feeling hungry, and then after, I'm not hungry. Like, I feel like I could be hungry, but I don't know. My stomach feels kind of numb, you know? So I'm just gonna clean up and then maybe eat and then head outside, or head outside and then come back and eat. I don't know yet. We'll see, but I have some work to do. So I gotta get these dishes and then I gotta clean up. So I'll see you soon.